Hello, I'm Adam Ellis and I'm playing Prince Herbert in Spamalot.
Hello, I'm Bonnie Langford and I'm playing the Lady of the Lake in Spamalot.
Hello, I'm Les Dennis and I'm playing King Arthur in Spamalot and I'm drinking
Or having tea with Wilma.
Yes, we are. Mine's Earl Grey.
Oh, is it? Well, yes, but you are posh because
I
you're
am
the king.
just the king.
What are you having? Lapsang Souchong.
Lady Grey.
Lady Grey.
Yours is an invisible
I'm having
cup.
builders. Don't have anything.
You can share mine.
My career highlights, I don't know, they're highlights for me, but they might not be for anybody else who's watched them. I was in Gone with the Wind at age 7 at Theatre Royal Drury Lane, which is pretty marvellous. And then I did Gypsy with Angela Lansbury. I should fast forward to Cats at the New London Theatre, original cast, very, very, very young. And I don't know, loads of other things. Chicago with Adam.
Well, for
I didn't
4
do
days
Chicago
only.
with you, did I?
didn't do Chicago
Oh yeah, I
with
only
me.
did 4 days with you. What else have I done? That's all theatre-y things, and Guys and Dolls, and Sweet Charity, and stuff. And now I'm in Spamalot. Next.
I started in the working men's clubs while I was still at school, and then I went on New Faces talent show, and then I worked with Russ Abbott on TV, and then did the summer seasons and pantomimes, and then got into legitimate theatre, darling, with Me and My Girl, Chicago, straight plays like Skylight by David Hare. Oh, hello.
Darling.
Hello.
Oh, lovely.
And recently Hairspray, Legally Blonde, extras on TV, and now Spamalot. Yeah, and I'm there.
I've been in 2 shows, the same as you, but not with you.
No, that's right.
Finally, we've done the
Absolutely.
same show.
Here we are.
I went to Lane Theatre Arts and I left, let's just say, a few years ago. My first job was Barnum. I played Tom Thumb. And then I've played Rusty in Starlight Express, which was a highlight for me, on the roller skates. And then I did Chicago with Bonnie for 4 days.
You were in it for
but I
longer
was in
than
it
4
for
days, yeah.
11 months.
Yeah, we have to talk about the 4-day thing. I just came
Yeah.
into London for a brief visit.
And yeah, those are some. I done hair, and now I'm doing Spamalot in the West End here.
You did hair.
I did the tour as well.
Took his
which
clothes
was fun. I did. It was horrible.
I took mine off in the extras, so there you go. Well,
I haven't
kind of.
taken my clothes off, darling. I don't
Nearly.
think I wouldn't subject the world to that. Thank you very much. You've been here the longest. You start.
Well, it's the story of the quest for the Holy Grail, loosely based on just the one on the quest for the Holy Grail, the Monty Python film. But it's also got bits from the life of Brian in it, hasn't it?
Yes.
As in Bright Side of Life. Yeah, it's just a silly nonsense couple of hours of King Arthur going on this search to find the Holy Grail and the people he meets along the way, and some famous characters, some that have been added in just for the show.
But also, not only is it Monty Python, I think it's just a very clever musical parody because it takes all sorts of different musical styles and generally just rips them to pieces in a beautifully loving way, and it seems to appeal to lots of people for that reason as well as the Monty Python thing.
It's a romp, and the audience absolutely love it. And you get members of the audience who know some of the sketches that are coming up, like the Knights of Ni, and they all kind of they applaud, don't they? Like they know things are coming up. So it's just great fun for all of us on stage and for everybody in the audience. I defy you to come along and not enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had anyone who hasn't.
I was in a play called Don't Dress for Dinner, and we were on tour, we were in Woking, and Sue Pollard and I were in the wings, and I had to go on and do my scene with Lionel Blair, and Sue was going to come on about 5 minutes later, and she didn't come on. What had happened was Sue had sat in the wings and looked at the door and thought, I wonder what's through there.
Oh,
and
no,
she
she got
opened the
locked in the
door and she
cupboard.
went clunk, out into the shopping mall in Woking. And could not find, as you know what it's like to try and find.
Can you imagine Sue Pollard wandering around?
She's wandering around going, can anybody tell me how I get into the theatre, to the stage door? So we were on stage for 10 minutes. Lionel did 3 choruses of Lily of Laguna. I had a casting director in to see me be a straight actor, and he kept going, come on, Les. And I was like, I'm Robert. My character's called Robert. And then Sue came on, and I looked at her like, where have you been? She, I can't tell you. It was hilarious. 10 minutes, I think it was.
Oh, I love that.
I do completely love the Herbert Lancelot scene and the Herbert Lancelot father scene, just because it gets such a great reaction every single show. I mean, even if you have the start of the show and you think, oh, we have those audiences, right, that we all know where you go, oh, they're going to take a bit of warming up. It always gets to that moment, and they pretty much always go for that scene. It's always just one of those moments where I think gets such a great
I love
response.
Black Night too, because it's very visual, so it doesn't matter, because we have a lot of tourists come in, and of course they instantly get that. And the other night we have, because at the moment we've got Barbara Windsor playing our celebrity god, and she was in the other night, and because it's all for charity, she had elected Headley Court, which is for soldiers who have been injured in service, and loads of them were in. And so many of them have been in exactly the same situation as the Black Knight himself. And I think they were a little nervous. I think the producers were a little nervous that it would be upsetting, but they were absolutely hysterical because he cuts his arm off and he goes, oh, it's just a scratch. This is a flesh wound. And I don't think I've ever heard such an amazing response to that. That was brilliant.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Laughing at that. I love as well doing the scene with the Knights of Knee, because I never know what the Knight of Knee is going to do. And it changes every night. And Kit Orton has a twinkle in his eye when he starts it. And, and I can't help but corpse through that and try my best to come up with some number. I think it was Sexual Healing last night.
Yes, it was.
Nice. It was
By
very
Marvin
nice.
Gaye. So we had to do a bit of that.
Wow, what a great question. I have no idea.
To play. That's a tough one.
I'd like to have a go at Mama Rose.
Oh, yeah, you'd be great.
I'm obviously far too young, but that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be great fun.
I'd be Marilyn Monroe in Some Like It Hot.
Would you?
Sugar.
Oh, what
Lovely.
can I be? Think of something. What can I be?
Saxophone players. I just get the fuzzy end of the lollipop.
I'm a bit too good at that.
Who could you be?
Who could I be? Oh, I don't know.
What about Thenardier?
No. He's got no teeth.
There's a character, isn't
I
it?
said he's a character. Is that how you see me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Toothless.
Actually, I've changed my mind. I think
Stubble. I've got the stubble.
What's the girl in Guys and Dolls?
Oh, Miss Adelaide.
Did you do Miss
I did Miss
Adelaide?
Adelaide.
Yeah,
She's
Miss Adelaide. That's a
gorgeous.
great character. And
Nathan's
it's a great
I could do
score.
Nathan.
Yeah,
Nathan
you could do
Detroit's
Nathan.
good.
Yeah.
Because he's quite, he's
Yeah.
fun.
I'd like to go at Lady of the Lake as well one night if you fancy a swap.
All right, we'll swap. I'll go, where are you?
We'd have a lovely time.
Well, I think Gypsy, probably.
I think Chicago should come back. I think London misses it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do it together then.
Yeah.
We'll all do it together.
There's a musical I think that they tried in New York recently that I remember seeing on TV years ago with Bing Crosby, called Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court, which I thought got some great songs in it and a really good story. And that's an Arthurian story, isn't it?
You're off, you see. You're in
You
there.
know,
You
there you
found
go.
that. You're doing that. I've thought of one. Pippin.
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 In a completely naff way, I have to admit that, all my friends that know me will laugh at this because I can't believe I'm even saying this, but doing Rusty and Starlight Express, believe it or not, was an absolute dream come true. So I kind of feel I'd love to do Frankie Valli and Jersey Boys.
Oh, you'd be great.
Thanks.
Right.
Are you listening? But yeah, I loved it. In all seriousness, playing Rusty was a dream come true, and doing that every night was absolutely great.
It'd be terrific as Frankie Valli.
But yeah, next one, Frankie Valli.
Okay.
I'd like to do some Shakespeare. It's a dream that I've always had, to play a clown, one of the clowns like Feste or the Fool in Lear would be great. I'd really like to have a go at that. Bit of Shakespeare.
Oh, bit legit.
Bit legit.
Lovely.
You?
No, I just want to pay my mortgage.
Come and see us all in Spamalot at the Playhouse Theatre
in London.
In London.
in London. Cheers.